naitwa Sofia Edward Moskili. Ni mchezaji wa timu ya taifa ya Tanzania na Twiga Stars. Mimi nimeanza mpira nikiwa bado mdogo sana. Walionishawishi mpaka leo hii nacheza na nimejikuta hivyo ni kaka zangu. Kipindi hicho alafu kwa mikoani kuona mtoto wa kike anacheza mpira ilikuwa mshangao mkubwa. Mwingine labda anaweza kukuona una adabu, lakini kadri siku zilivyokuwa zinazidi kwenda mtu anaelewa kwamba kwa hiyo huyu naye pia ana kipaji. Kutokana na huu mpira kuna vitu ambavyo mimi nimevifanya kwenye familia yangu, kuna vitu ambavyo nimemsaidia mzee, ndugu zangu nimewasaidia, wale waliokuwa wanasoma nimeweza kuwasomesha wengine ambao walikuwa hawajamaliza kupitia huu mpira. Na washauri mabinti, kitu cha kwanza kutokukata tamaa. Cha pili nidhamu, kitu kingine malengo. Usicheze tu ili mradi unacheza, unaonekana na watu, unasifiwa. Mimi nawaza kuwa kiongozi kafu FIFA.
Whoa, who is she?
Sofia Mosikili, and she's awesome.
Yeah, she's crazy good at football.
It's not just her football skills that make her awesome. She struggled so much to get where she is. People telling her she couldn't play football because she's a girl, people dismissing her dreams. I wish one day I'll be as cool as her.
Sinambe town, Sinambe town! Let's go, Sinambe! Sinambe town, Sinambe town!
And now, it's time to show Sinambe what we're made of.
Go! Yeah!
Okay team, grab the ball, get changed, and practice your penalties.
The ball!
Huh? Don't tell me you forgot the ball.
Look, there's a market. I'm sure they sell football. Hey, we'll be back before Baraka scored a penalty.
Hey. Mama Malaika, why not take this kinga for your daughter?
Hey, you're charging double?
On your way to the ceremony? This kinga is just perfect for you.
No thanks.
And what about this hair? This will have to be fixed before the ceremony.
Over there.
Hey, where are your parents? Maybe they can buy it for you.
He's been a part of the ceremony this year?
Of course, she's finally going to become a woman.
Cows, big cows. Best cows in all of Sinambe. Cows, big cows.
Excuse me, what's all that noise about? Is there a celebration?
Oh, some children are having their rites of passage.
Oh, how come you're not taking part?
I love my culture, but there are some harmful practices that I don't agree with, and I think we need to stop immediately.
What kind of...
We'd like one of those footballs, please.
Your hair is sticking up. I've got just the thing. Just hold still. That's it.
Here you go.
I'll take that hat. What?
Come on. Sinambe aren't going to beat themselves.
About time. Okay, everyone. Kiduchu is our star striker, so we need to make sure that we get the ball to her. For every 4 attempts she makes, she scores 3 goals.
So each time she shoots, there are 3 in 4 chances she'll score. Don't mind me. I just come to watch the game. Go, Kokotoa, go, Kokotoa. Hooray, 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 hooray,
But wait, Yusi, what do you mean Kiduchu has a 3 in 4 chance of scoring?
Listen carefully. You said for every 4 attempts Kiduchu makes, she scores 3 goals. Are we together? That means the chances of Kiduchu scoring in today's game are 3 goals for every 4 attempts. 3 goals for every 4 attempts. Do you understand now? We can say that as a fraction, 3 out of 4, or as a percentage, 75%.
So, each time I shoot, there's a 75% chance I'll score? Not bad.
Yeah, not bad at all. In fact, it's likely we'll score. That means it's high probability.
So what's low probability then?
See the tree. How many mangoes does it have?
10.
Okay. And how many of those mangoes are ripe and ready to eat?
Only one.
So, if you were to close your eyes, and the chances of picking the ripe mango would be
1/10, and that's the same as 10%.
That is low probability. It's pretty unlikely.
What if it's impossible?
Impossible. This bag of bananas has nothing in it but bananas. So the chances of putting your hand in it and pulling out a football are 0. That's impossible.
Luckily, we have our own football.
Time for Kiduchu to use it to score 3 and 4 goals. Why is Kiduchu wearing that silly hat? It's getting in the way of her scoring.
I don't know. She got it at the market after some man started touching her hair.
If she doesn't want people touching her hair, she shouldn't make it stand out so much.
Why don't we fix her hair for her? If we do it now, then she might still be able to score in the second half. I'm a pretty fast braider.
What? Why? But my... You see?
Yes, tell me.
What is the probability of Kiduchu coming back?
Judging by how upset she seemed, it's about a 1 in 100 chance.
Uh-oh,
That's
a
low
low
probability.
Hey, 5 minutes till we restart.
Me and Koba will go find Kiduchu. You two stay here and don't let Sinambe leave.
You guys ready to start? We haven't go all day.
So, what do you know about probability? Why do people keep touching my hair?
Don't worry, I'll help you.
No, please. I'm actually going to.
There you go. Safely on the other side. Take care now.
Hey, would you like some help or are you okay doing it yourself?
Me? Yes. You're the first person to ask me if I need help, instead of just pushing my chair.
Oh, where would you like to go?
I'm going to my aunt. I can direct you. Always happens to me. People come and push me here or wheel me there. It's like, because I'm in a wheelchair, I don't have a right to decide where I go.
Yes, that's like how people keep touching my hair. My friends decided to braid it while I was taking a nap, and I hate it. People messing with my hair makes me feel so... Well, except when my mom asks to comb it. That actually feels nice. Hey, wait. How can I hate people touching my hair and also like it at the same time? It doesn't make sense.
Sure it does. Maybe what makes you feel bad or frustrated is when people touch your hair without your consent.
I thought consent for when you want to use something that doesn't belong to you. Like if you want to borrow your friend's pen, you ask for their consent, their permission.
But your body doesn't belong to your friends.
No, it doesn't. My hair, my super left foot, my whole body is mine. So my friends should always ask for consent before doing anything with any part of my body.
Not just your friends, everyone. Even adults violate consent sometimes. You saw how that woman pushed me across the road without my consent. Teachers, coaches, strangers, they all need your consent before they do anything to your body. And the only one who can give the consent is...
me!
Yep. Only you can give consent for your body and no one else. Trust me. And only I can give consent for my body and no one else ever.
I guess that means we won't always give consent for the same things.
I'd give someone permission to touch my hair.
But I don't want to give just anyone permission to touch it. My hair is special to me. It's the Kiduchu style. Or it was.
Would you like me to help you fix it?
Yes, please. And thanks for asking for my consent first. Hey guys, this is my new friend Nuru.
Why did you run off like that? We thought maybe we've upset you.
You did upset me.
We were just braiding your hair.
I know, but you didn't get my consent to braid it.
Huh? You mean we needed your permission to braid it?
Yes. Just like those people in the market should have asked for permission to touch my hair. Anything that concerns my body needs my consent.
Nice work, Nuru.
Hold on. I thought you didn't like people messing with your spikes. What's that then?
It's not about my hair, it's about my consent. And consent can change from moment to moment. This morning, I didn't want people to change my hairstyle. But now, I'm okay with it. But maybe tomorrow, I won't want anyone changing it again.
What if someone forgets to ask for your consent? People are always trying to touch my skin without asking me.
Then you have the right to tell them no. You might be a child, but you have rights. You have the right to be alive. You have the right to play and rest. You have the right to education and health services.
You have the right to feel safe and protected. You have the right for your opinions to be respected. You have the right to feel safe and protected. You have the right for your opinions to be respected.
Wow! I never realized that telling someone no means practicing my rights to have my opinions respected.
And your right to feel safe.
Yes, people should listen to and respect your opinion.
But what if they don't listen?
Then you can say an even stronger no. You can tell them, it is my right to say no. Sometimes people still don't listen, even when you say no very clearly, and even though it's your right.
Then what should you do? Tell your parents?
Yes, tell your parents, a teacher, a community leader, or any other adult you trust. But if you don't have someone you feel you can talk to, or if the person you trust is the person who violated your consent, then there's a special helpline you can call.
National Child Helpline. Call 116 if you feel unsafe. or if you are worried another child might be in danger. Have you ever had to call that number?
Yes, a few times. But if you do have to use it, don't feel embarrassed or guilty about seeking help. It's not your fault, it's your right. You know, today there were some festivities in town.
Was that the kids' rite of passage thing? We saw lots of people preparing for it at the market.
Yes, I had to call the helpline and the police to protect some girls who are about to be physically harmed as part of that rite of passage.
Why would someone want to hurt them?
Some adults believe that the rite of passage must be accompanied by physical, harmful practices as an important part of girls growing up and making friends. But the physical harm is illegal, and it can lead to other big health problems, even death.
No one should think it's okay to harm our bodies. If they want us to grow up and make friends, we can do other things, like join a club.
Hey, I guess Sofia Mosikili is not the only girl who's had a tough time reaching her goals.
That means all of us girls need to be like Sofia Mosikili. We all need to fight to reach our goals and to help other girls reach their goals.
And us boys too!
How could I ever become an astronaut if people harmed my body?
And I don't want my little sister Brenda to grow up afraid of being violated when she says no to things.
That's the spirit. No one but you has the right to consent to anything concerning your body, not even an adult. So we need to look out for each other to make sure people respect that.
I'm sorry for blaming you for people touching your hair. They shouldn't have touched you without your consent. And I should have supported you.
That's okay.
Hey, does this mean that you're ready to come back and help us beat Sinambe?
On one condition. If Nuru can come watch. He doesn't believe I have a 75% chance at scoring. My reputation is at stake.
Consent belongs to me. It's my right, don't you see, to say yes or no to things that affect me, my body and my dreams. It shouldn't be violated.
I should consent before you touch my hair.
I should consent before you touch my skin.
I should consent to be pushed anywhere.
And no means no. Consent belongs to me. It's my right, don't you see, to say yes or no to things that affect me, my body and my dreams. It shouldn't be violated.
Ask for consent each and every time. Could be the same person, but they can change their mind. And what I consent to might differ from yours, but no means no.
Consent belongs to me. It's my right, don't you see, to say yes or no to things that affect me, my body and my dreams. It shouldn't be violated.
Their voices matter, we need to teach our girls that they can alter their fate and change the world. We should protect them together, boys and girls. Their no should mean no.
Consent belongs to me. It's my right, don't you see, to say yes or no to things that affect me, my body and my dreams. It shouldn't be violated.
The game's over?
Kiduchu,
Sorry
we're
to
so
upset
sorry
you,
we
Kiduchu.
upset you.
It's okay. It's just a matter of consent.
Huh? Is this game happening or not?
Isn't the game over already?
Oh, that. They're just celebrating because one of them found out he has a 75% probability of scoring a penalty.
75% probability? That's the same as me. This is game on.
Kokotoa team are the winner!
Hey, guys!
Oh,
Yay! Good play, guys!
I only made it for the second half, but that was great, kids!
Baba, I think you need to ask for consent first.
You're right. I'm sorry, Baraka.
It's okay.
I'm glad you called me out, Kiduchu. Even if you know the person, you still have to ask for consent.
And not just for hugs, for anything concerning their body. You never know what might make someone feel uncomfortable.
That's right. But there are some things kids can't consent to because they're too young.
Like what?
Kids can't consent to any sexual behavior. So it's never okay for someone to force them or even try and convince them to do that kind of thing. Other activities might need consent from your parent or guardian.
Like a school trip?
Exactly! Or even seeing a doctor. Because you really need to understand something before you can consent to it.
And I guess there are some things I won't fully understand until I'm older. Or really old like you.
Old? I'm not old. I'm full of youth.
Okay then, I'll race you to the bus.
Hey! I wasn't ready.
Come on, Baba. There's a video of a really awesome woman I want to show you.
I'm tired of being carried everywhere.
Kids, before we start, I want to announce that we have a Kokotoa Primary School dance competition next week. So class, get prepared. Every class will perform a dance and there will be a prize for the winning class.
Hey, why weren't you in class, Nuru?
Why are you sitting here all alone? I couldn't get up the steps.
Oh no! But we could have carried you.
Why didn't you call us to carry you?
I just don't like being carried all the time.
Well, there's some exciting news to cheer you up. We have a school competition next week, and we have to start practicing today if we want to stand a chance of winning the prize.
Oh, wait. But what about you, Nuru?
It's okay. I can still join you guys as you practice. We can practice at my place. Why don't you come over for lunch after school?
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Whenever I see you laugh, I'm happy. Whenever I see you smile, I smile. But when I see the way you cry, I feel it now. I see the way you're sad, and I feel it too. And now I feel how you feel. It makes me sad you feel this way. Is there a way I can help you to feel a little better, to take your pain away? I understand how you feel. It makes me sad you feel this way. I feel the pain of your feelings. I feel it too. That means I have empathy for you. Empathy, I have empathy for you. Empathy, I have empathy for you. For you, my friend.
I'm walking in your shoes. I'm walking.
I'm seeing things from your eyes. I'm seeing, I'm facing the things you face every day.
And I'm tired, I'm challenged, I'm upset, as if I were you.
I have empathy for you too, my friend.
I have empathy for you too. I see things from your eyes.
I understand and realize what you are going through.
I have empathy for you.
That is what Utu is all about.
Empathy, I have empathy for you. Empathy, I have empathy for you. For you, my
Right on time. Nuru, can you please set the table?
We can help him.
No, thank you. I can do it.
Wow, what a yummy lunch that was.
And Nuru, thanks for the lovely preparation.
Yeah, it was super awesome. So, what kind of dance moves should we do?
What about this? Hop, hop, hop.
Wow! So you can dance? How did you do that?
Well, actually, I used to be a great dancer. I used to be able to stand, walk, and dance, you know.
So what happened?
So one day, a few years ago, I got into a bus. And the bus got into an accident. When I woke up, I found my mama, aunt, and the doctor really happy to see me alive. And Dr. Alpha explained to me that I had thankfully survived the accident. But the accident had caused me a spinal cord injury.
A spinal cord injury? That sounds bad. But why did it affect your legs if it's in your spine?
Yeah, so Dr. Alpha explained it to me like this. The nervous system is the communication system of the body. It sends messages from your brain through your spinal cord, then onto the rest of your body. So for example, when you want to walk, your brain sends messages to your legs to move them. Those messages pass through your spinal cord and down to your legs, then your legs move. If you want to run, your brain sends a message to your legs to move faster. It goes through the spinal cord and your legs move faster. But then, when my spinal cord got cut, it was like when you cut an electric wire and electricity doesn't pass anymore. Those messages couldn't get through to my legs anymore.
Oh! Can the doctors reconnect the spinal cord wires to make the message get delivered again? Like the way electricians reconnect a circuit when it gets cut, and then the power comes back?
Interesting. I don't think so. Not yet. But maybe we can keep studying science to find a way to do that in the future. So I couldn't feel or move anything from my waist to my feet. My brain would know I want to wiggle my toes, but since the message didn't go all the way there because communication was cut from my waist to my feet, my toes didn't get the message, so they couldn't move. Dr. Alpha also told me that depending on the injury, for some people, communication is cut off in some or all areas below where the injury was. So if the point of injury is around your neck, then you'll not feel anything below your neck. This is called tetraplegia. If the point of injury is around your waist, then you'll not feel anything below your waist. This is called paraplegia. So now that you understand, tell me, do I have tetraplegia or paraplegia?
Paraplegia?
Yes, that's right. I have paraplegia. Because for me, communication is cut off below my waist. I'm not able to move my legs, but I can still move my arms.
I see. So that's why I can still wheel yourself and do other chores and activities.
Like dancing. I was sad to lose the ability to feel or move anything below my waist. But I'm glad I can still use my upper body and arms to move around and dance.
Wow. Thank you for sharing that with us, Nuru. I'm so sorry I went through all of that. It must have been very hard.
But you're so brave and inspiring. What's that word again? Resilient, because you kept pushing through even when it was hard for you. I love how you dance. And I'm so sorry. I assumed that you couldn't dance just because you're in a wheelchair.
That's okay, Kibena.
Can you teach us your moves?
Yes. Can you please teach us?
Like being lifted by other people all the time. For some things, yes, but not for the things I know I can do on my own. At home, I'm flexible because I have ramps.
We can help you, but how can we help?
Oh, I know. Let's build ramps with you.
Yeah! That's a great idea.
I like that idea. That would make me really happy and comfortable.
Yeah! We can all go and share this idea with Miss Molota after class.
Great! Now let's get to class. A little lift up, please.
Ooh, that is a very good idea. I really wish we could do that, but we don't have a budget for it. Sorry, children.
What do we do now?
Oh, I know. Why don't we ask Buenafundi to help us? Remember how we worked with him last time to build the toilets? He might have some materials we can use to build the ramp. And maybe he could give us some ideas using the materials we already have. Like the wooden scraps lying around behind the school building, maybe.
Even for me, after the accident, it was hard to keep going. I was very sad because I always wanted to be a dancer and I felt like that was the end.
Oh, so you gave up? I almost feel like giving up right now.
No, I didn't give up. I realized I could still reach my dream and nothing had to stop me. I still wanted to be a dancer.
Well, what did you do to reach your dream?
The hard part of getting better was going to see the physiotherapist at the hospital every day for exercises to help my body relax, be strong again, and out of pain. And that's exactly what I did.
So what pushed you to keep going?
Whenever I thought about my dream, I changed the way I thought. I was inspired to keep going until I got better, and I never gave up. That's resilience. Having resilience is part of Utu. You see, even when it's hard, you have just got to push, 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 keeping your eye on the prize until you win.
We did it!
What is he doing? Practicing? He can't dancing in his wheelchair.
Stop being mean!
You should be ashamed of yourself.
How would you feel if someone did that to you?
Here's an exercise for you. Each of you try to lift up this stone, but keeping one hand behind your back.
We are waiting.
Now, if you're only able to lift with one hand, How would you feel if other people laughed at you because of that?
Not so good. Bad. Not good. We are so sorry, Nuru. Sorry.
Okay, kids, we've seen some great performances so far. And we still have 3 left before we judge and announce the winner.
You've got to push, push, push until you succeed. We've got to push, 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 yes, you and me. Whenever you feel like giving in, just push, 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 push until you win. Push, push, push until you succeed. Push, 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 yes, you and me. Whenever you feel like giving in, just push, 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 push until you win. You've got to push, push, push and never give in. You've got to push, push, push until you win. Push, 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 push until you win.
Now is a time. I'm fine with you all carrying me.
This week, our Utu Club friends watched the disability episode that talked about paralysis. It also showed how our Ubongo Kids friends practiced empathy and understood Nuru's challenges. Empathy is when you can understand someone else's feelings. After watching the episode, this family in their Utu Club has decided to share about a time they needed someone to practice empathy with them, or when they practiced empathy.
Sasa, kila mtu atuambie ni wakati gani alivaa uhusika wa mtu mwingine, au ni wakati gani mtu mwingine alivaa uhusika wake.
Mimi nitaanza. Niliwahi kudondoka nilipokuwa natoka shuleni. Marafiki zangu wakanibeba na kuniweka kivulini. Niliona alielewa nilivyojisikia.
Kwa ni kama rafiki zako walivaa uhusika wako.
Nakumbuka siku moja nilikukuta unalia. Nilijisikia huzuni kama ulivyokuwa unajisikia. Ila tuliongea muda mrefu mpaka ukakaa sawa.
Nakumbuka baba.
Now it's your turn. Share about a time someone practiced empathy with you, or when you practiced empathy. Once you've all shared, pick a project that you can all do to practice empathy with others. Our Ubongo Kids friends built ramps around their school to help Nuru move around easily. Perhaps you can think of a way that you can make your house, neighborhood, or your school more inclusive. It's all up to you. You can register your Utu Club via WhatsApp to connect with Ubongo Kids and receive discussion questions, activities, and more for your club. To register through WhatsApp, add this number to your contacts. +1234 900 1234, and then send the word Utu to our Ubongo chat. That's +1234 900 1234. Then select Utu from the menu that you receive. We can't wait to hear from you.
We better keep walking like this till we get to the bus. We're so late.
I know. Why did we stay up late playing cards and joking around? We probably overslept because of that. I hope we get to school soon enough.
Yeah,
Hi.
Baraka!
Hello, neighbor. We're off to school now. Make yourself welcome. Slots are still open. I mean, it's not like our school is super big or anything, but I'm sure there's enough space for you.
Baraka!
Back from school, my neighbor. I see you're about to make some leaf salad, eh? That must taste, good. Well, I guess I'll leave it to you then.
Sorry. My guess is you won't be invited to taste the salad anytime soon, little bro. Maybe just be patient and she'll come around. After all, patience is another virtue of Utu, so this may be the best time to put that into practice.
Good morning, class. Before we start our lesson, let me introduce a new class member to you. Her name is Tabasam. Say hello, everyone.
Hello, Tabasam.
Oh, she's shy.
She's not shy, she's deaf. Does anyone know what it means to be deaf? Yes, I see a hand there.
Deafness is not having the ability to hear. When someone is deaf, that means that they are not able to hear, but they can do other amazing things just like other people with other disabilities can. For example, I'm reading about this iconic man called Stephen Hawking, who was a brilliant scientist. He never let the motor neuron disease he was diagnosed with get in his way. Or like Nuru from our very own Kokotoa Primary School, who is an amazing dancer. His wheelchair moves are super cool.
That's right. So, let's give her a warm welcome. Welcome, Tabasam. Yes?
How does it happen? Or what causes someone to be unable to hear?
Aha! Well, one can be born with deafness if they inherit it from their parents through genes. But sometimes one can become deaf later in life from different reasons, like the side effects of certain medications, for example. In Tabasam's case, she was born with it, but she can read lips and understand when you motion with some gestures to her. So, she will be sitting in the front so that she can read my lips clearly. One of the many cool things about her is she uses a very interesting language called sign language. I'm sure you can learn it and other amazing things from her.
Oh, I want to learn the sign language. Can she show us how to sign her name?
Ha, Tabasam. Your new friends want to know how to sign your name. Can you show them?
Oh, welcome, Tabasam.
I have also allowed Nina to join our class today because this week we are challenging a few students from different classes to interact with other classes and learn and share knowledge together. Come and introduce yourself, Nina.
Hello, I'm really excited to join your class today.
Welcome, Nina. Thank you for joining us.
Welcome, Nina.
So I see you followed my advice and came to school after all. Hey, by the way, after school, you could teach me how to make that new salad you're making with leaves. I can only imagine what it tastes like.
Girls, please go and fetch some greens from the farm and bring me a bunch to cook with this stew. No, Tabasamu, you stay and do your homework. Let your sisters go.
Just sit here and relax.
Are you okay, Tabasamu?
Hey, what's wrong, Tabasamu? You look sad today. Tabasamu, Tabasamu.
Now, to showcase our science skills, we're going to have a science fair in 2 months. You will be in groups. I want each group to choose a brilliant science topic and work on it together so that you can prepare to present in the science fair.
I think the 3 of us can be in one group. But what's wrong, Tabasamu? Why don't you want to talk to us today? You always feel left out, don't you? We're sorry we made you feel that you couldn't join in, Tabasamu. We were just trying to make you feel comfortable.
Yeah, we didn't realize we were making you feel left out. But don't worry, we can change that. I'll even give you extra chores while I sit back and relax. But let's start by choosing our science topic together.
Oh, yay! I guess we're doing something from biology for our topic. It's very interesting because it shows how different individuals within a species are unique. Nice one, Tabasamu.
Oh my gosh! Those leaves again. What's so special about them?
Aha! So all these leaves are from the same tree, but they're different in size, color, and vein structure.
Yeah, and these 2 red leaves are really similar, but just a little bit differently structured when you take a close look at the veins. If you didn't look closer, I would have thought they are exactly the same. Wow! You're a science genius, Tabasamu. So is that what you were doing with those leaves in the yard? Studying them? All this time I thought you were trying to make a new salad or something. That's awesome.
Yeah, I think it's correct. Yeah, Baraka, I think you're right. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I also agree with you.
I think I have an idea of what you guys are doing here. Actually, do you know that what you are studying right now is a topic? Can you guess what it is called?
Well, maybe biology, because it has to do with living things.
Yeah, biological differences. Like Tabasamu says, because we are noticing the differences in every leaf.
Close. That's a really good attempt, kids. And you are correct. Another word for differences is variation. And this study you are doing is called biological variation. So keep it up, kids. All the best.
Thank you, Miss Malota. Great.
So, biological variation is our topic.
You should take the lead with this project, Tabasamu.
Why not? You're the one that came up with the great idea to do it. Plus, Nina and I have to learn from you since you have experimented about it a lot.
Oh wow, you're ready to do the experiment with us but only Baraka and I should present?
But you should be the one to present it, Tabasamu. We'll back you up with whatever you need. But this is your idea and we won't present it without you.
That's right, Tabasamu. We're already a team now, so we'll do everything together. Oh, I'm excited to learn more about biological variation with your help.
So all these plants, though they are of the same species, are completely different from each other.
That's right. These are all frogs of the same family in terms of species, but they're all somehow different. Look at the patterns on their backs. Each slightly different from each other.
But what causes that to happen?
I wonder too. It's just like the leaves Tabasamu showed us in class. They had different vein structures even though they came from the same tree. These frogs have different back patterns even though they have the same parents.
So is that what happened with you too, Tabasamu? Even though you have the same parents as your sisters, they're able to hear but you can't? How does that even happen?
Well, as Miss Malota said, I guess since we inherit genes from our parents, so if we have the same parents, then we can have similarities and also differences depending on what we inherit from each parent.
It could be. So does it mean everything that is different from our brothers and sisters is something that we might have inherited but they haven't? But what about things that are different from us but none of our parents have it? For example, I love sleeping for long hours, but no one in my family does. Where did I get that from?
Ooh, wow! I didn't know that, Tabasamu. So you're saying that there's a difference between inherited genes and your own character traits. Your character traits are just random behaviors you have that have nothing to do with your genes, like sleeping long hours or having a favorite color. But your inherited genes are what determine things like your eye color or your hair color and texture like Mamandege's cheeks, who have inherited the same genes and have the same feather colors.
Do you think the environment can have any effect on the differences? Gedere once told me that he had trouble with his bean seedlings growing because he wasn't providing them with the right environment to grow. Those that didn't grow became brown and small, and those that did grow became green and big. What do you think?
Oh yeah, I remember that because we tried to grow the beans together. I don't know if that has anything to do with biological variation though, so I'm not sure, Baraka.
The interesting thing is that no matter how different we are and what causes those differences, we can always find something to tie us together in oneness. Right, Tabasamu?
That's right! Utu! You're catching on fast, Tabasamu. I can't wait for you to come join the Utu Club.
Me too! Back to our question about if the environment can have an effect on how something or someone grows. Let's do an experiment to find the answer. Let's each take a pea pod from here. Each one has 4 seeds in it, right? So let's each take our 4 seeds home and plant it in different types and qualities of soil we each have at home. Then let's see how each seed will grow separately in our completely different environments.
Great idea! And that way we can find out if the environment affects biological variation or not. Tabasamu, we need to introduce you to Mzee Kigo. He's a great farmer and can share with us some farming tips so that we can each know how to care for our flower seeds. What do you think?
So as long as you do that, your plants should grow happy and healthy.
Thanks, Mzee Kigo. And how long will they take to grow fully?
2 months should do it.
What? 2 months? That's like forever. Aren't there any other plants you can plant that take a shorter time than that?
Well, not much shorter. You need patience when it comes to planting and farming, Baraka. Growing something takes time.
Hey, another lesson on patience again.
Let's just work with these seeds we've got, Baraka. We've already traveled with them from the forest to here. I'm sure they're already excited to get to each of their new homes. Look, Tabasamu has already bonded with hers.
Okay, let's do this.
Be a little patient, be a little patient. Ooh, be a little patient, be a little patient. Some things need time, some things take time, some things need time.
Patience is a part of Utu.
Some things need time, some things take time, some
things need time. Be a little patient. Be a little patient. Be a little patient. Be a little patient. A science experiment for the science fair presentation? That sounds very exciting, Tabasamu, and you clearly look very excited. But why don't you let your friends present? You know, people will understand if you can't do it, my baby. I don't want you to feel hurt or sad from people not understanding you as you present. Not everyone understands sign language, so maybe leave it to your friends to do the presentation. I'm just trying to protect you. Dear Mama and sisters, please come to the science fair at school today. Girls, after school today, make your way to Tabasamu School to attend her science fair. I'll meet you there.
Parents, family, and friends, you have time to visit one more table for presentation before we close our science fair and call it a day.
And so, we realized that when grown in 3 different environments, these pea seeds, though from the same species, were affected. They grew to become the same mix of 2 colors, but different height. No matter what environment we placed the seeds in, we each got purple and white flowers, which shows that this was caused by the genes inherited by the flowers. But in each of our bunches of flowers, we had different characteristics and height. For Baraka, the leaves were tall, the stems were short. For me, the leaves were short and the stems were tall. For Tabasamu, the stems were tall and the leaves were tall, which showed us that each environment caused something different to happen. Baraka had poor soil and poor sunlight. I had rich soil and too much sunlight. Tabasamu had rich soil and well-controlled sunlight. From the kind of soil the flowers grew in, to the amount of water we each gave our plants, to the amount of sunlight or shade or care we gave to the plants. We conclude that the color was determined by the genetics, but the height of the stems and leaves were caused by the environment. And so, like Tabasamu just said, this proves the hypothesis true that biological variation is not only determined by inheritance of genes, but also influenced by the environmental surroundings that one grows in. Yeah, and so we conclude that, just like these plants, we inherit certain genes from our parents that can make us have similarities and also differences depending on what we inherit and the environment we're in.
Some of us are pink.
Some of us are blue.
Some of us hear.
And some of us don't. Some of us know more about things.
And some of us are lucky to learn from them. But the best thing we learned is that we are all unique in one way or another. And that variation is good. It's important to have variation in our environment because each one of us has different qualities to offer that make us super special. If everyone were exactly the same, our appreciation for each other wouldn't be as strong, as it would be hard for us to build resilience. Ladies and gentlemen, we are not special despite our differences. Oh no, we are special because of our differences.
I'm so sorry for underestimating you, Tabasamu. I thought I was protecting you, but now I understand that you are quite capable all by yourself. I am so proud of you. Kids! In this episode, we've seen how our Ubongo Kids friends really learned about the importance of having patience. Now this week, here's what to do in your Utu clubs. Talk about a time when you showed patience at home or in school.
Nakumbuka nilipokuwa nataka kuchezea mdoli wangu, nilionyesha subira kwa kumwachia mdogo wangu acheze kwanza.
Naonyesha subira darasani kwa kusubiri mwalimu anichague. Ninaponyosha mkono bila kufanya hivi, mwalimu.
Yaani mimi kila siku nafanyaga hivi. Labda nitajaribu kuwa na subira, mwalimu anichague siku nyingine. Nakumbuka tunaonyesha subira darasani pia kwa kuendelea kuwasaidia rafiki zetu hata akija mara kwa mara kutuuliza kitu kile kile.
These are all great ways to show patience. So kids, this week continue practicing patience whenever you can and wherever you are. Let's see how this Utu Club member is continuing to practice patience.
Tuna rafiki yetu darasani ambaye anachukua muda kuelewa, hasa tunapojifunza magazi juto. Tunajitahidi kuwa na uvumilivu anapotuuliza maswali kuhusu jambo lile lile na kujaribu kumsaidia ili aelewe. Haijalishi mara ngapi rafiki yetu anatuuliza, tunaendelea kumwelezea mara nyingi hadi aelewe. Na sasa anaweza sana magazi juto.
Yes! Great job, kids! All we need is a bit of patience. Now it's your turn! You can register your Utu Club via WhatsApp to connect with Ubongo Kids and receive discussion questions, activities, and more for your club. To register through WhatsApp, add this number to your contacts. +1234 900 1234 and then send the word Utu to our Ubongo chat. That's +1234 900 1234. Then select Utu from the menu that you receive. We can't wait to hear from you.
Never miss out on new Ubongo Kids videos ever again. Subscribe today and become the first to know every time new fun educational content is available. Simply type Ubongo Kids English on the search bar. Click on the Ubongo Kids English channel page. Click subscribe on the right-hand corner of your screen. What are you waiting for? You are 3 easy steps away from joining the Ubongo Kids family.